Hey guys, Davin Lim, Dermatologist. Today we're going to talk about how I recommend using the at-home microneedling, micro-stamping tool for acne scars, dark spots, and also for anti-aging, especially for the treatment of fine lines, but also enlarged pores. Okay, let's get started with some concepts around microneedling and discuss what kind of at-home microneedling devices are available. Guys, it's pretty simple. There are three different types. There are rollers, there's motorized devices, and there's stampers, and I'll tell you which one is my favorite shortly. So rollers, these are the oldest, probably the most crude form. I don't like using these. Rollers are basically Dermarollers, and they consist of a cylindrical object filled with spikes. Motorized pens, the most famous are the Skinpen and Dermapen, but they have a lot of different knockoffs, in other words, imitation devices. Don't quite like these as well, and I'll tell you why shortly. And last of all, stampers, which, if you know me by heart, you'll know that this is the stuff which I advocate because it's far safer and more effective. So over the years, I've largely transitioned my patients from in-office microneedling to at-home microneedling, as it's more convenient as well as much more cost-effective for patients. I'll talk more about this shortly. So guys, let's get into it. What is microneedling and how does it work? First of all, microneedling does one of two things. The most importantly, it stimulates collagen, something we call collagen inductive therapy, or CIT. What this does is that it produces epidermal injury, in other words, controlled injury to the upper layers of skin. This in turn creates a cascade of what's known as cytokines or growth factors, which seep down to the dermal layer of skin. This in turn stimulates collagen production, and collagen can repair scars, but importantly, collagen can reduce the size of pores, but also aid in the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles. The second thing microneedling does is to potentiate the strength of actives. And how it does that is to breach the upper layer of skin, your stratum corneum. And what happens when you breach the stratum corneum is that your actives, whether it be your A's, your B's, your C's, your alpha hydroxy acid, they work harder because they can be absorbed into your skin deeper with more efficiency, because the stratum corneum is the barrier which stops the permeation of these topicals. So that's how microneedling works. So what type of skin concerns or scars can microneedling help? At-home microneedling with the Banisher is a minimally invasive DIY treatment that can be used to treat a variety of skin concerns. So like I said, the treatment of fine lines and wrinkles, microneedling is a powerful anti-aging treatment. It works by two mechanisms, as I alluded before: collagen stimulation, that smooths out fine lines and wrinkles. So as the needles penetrate the upper layers of skin, it causes a cascade of growth factors. This stimulates your fibroblasts, in turn providing collagen, which provides structure to your skin and the reduction of fine lines. As mentioned beforehand, it increases the permeation of skincare products such as retinol, vitamin C, and in turn amplifies the absorption of these molecules. Now, microneedling is also an excellent treatment for acne scars. Microneedling can help to improve the appearance of scars by promoting collagen production, like how it does for anti-aging, but it can also break down scar tissue. It also works by stimulation of fibroblasts. The scars that respond best to microneedling include shallow box scar scarring, as well as early scars, preferably scarring which is less than 3 months old. It also works well for pigmented scars, also known as PIE or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, as well as what's known as shallow atrophic scars. The earlier you treat the scar, the better the results, hence the importance of timely management. So you can start microneedling as soon as you are on an active acne treatment program. The optimal scar age, like I mentioned, is less than 3 months old. Now, if you have pigmentation that occurs with scars, which occurs quite frequently, you can use microneedling to potentiate and amplify the job of vitamin C serum. And how this works is that it helps to fade pigment. More on how to do this in the second half of this video. So last of all, large pores. Microneedling can help to reduce the appearance of large pores by promoting collagen production and making the skin more firm and elastic. Banish offers topical products that complement the microneedling process. This includes the Banish Dark Spot Corrector Vitamin C Serum, which is a pigment corrector enriched with both vitamin C and E, as well as ferulic acid. Applying the Banish serum can help enhance the benefits of microneedling when used in conjunction with the stamper. Banish also makes fresh batches of this L-ascorbic acid vitamin C, as the ingredients are usually prone to degradation. This ensures that the serum you use arrives fresh, active, and non-oxidized. What we do know is that a deeper needle length is not required for optimal results. Remember, that's very important. In fact, deeper treatments with rollers and mechanized pens may be counterintuitive to treatments, often resulting in more side effects compared to using a stamper. The optimal needle length, guys, is 0.5 or under, so you don't need to go deep. This is the sweet spot as it gives optimal outcomes while significantly reducing side effects. Here are 3 main reasons why I like the Banisher 2.0 from Banish. First of all, the Banisher 2.0 is a medical grade device. It's manufactured to the same standards as surgical instruments. Importantly, it has a 0.5 millimeter needle or bristle length. The needles are far finer and far sharper than 24 karat gold-plated titanium needles, meaning a sharper edge as well as antibacterial properties. Secondly, and importantly, it's got a self-sanitizing cap, which is important to reduce the risk of infections. Rubbing alcohol is placed in the cap, which sterilizes the needles for future use. Thirdly, it's a stamper versus a rolling device. You can target acne scars itself while avoiding areas of active acne. Ideally, like I said, treat scars that are less than 3 months old, and they are far easier to remodel. Stamping is far easier to master at home as compared to rolling, and much easier compared to a mechanized device. Rollers are awkward and the needle depth varies considerably, especially when treating the convex areas, for example, your cheeks and around the nose area. Mechanical motorizer units are also tricky to use as they rely on different variables, for example, the pressure, the gliding action, the motor strength, and so forth. Stampers allow for an even spread of needles without tricky angulation of the roller or relying on techniques and other variables with pen units. Okay guys, here is a demonstration as to how to use the Banisher 2.0 stamping device. First of all, wash your hands. Secondly, clean your face. Use a banal cleanser, in other words, one with no actives. Fill the cap with alcohol to sterilize. And the Banisher 2.0 has a sanitizing protective cap to put rubbing alcohol in. This sterilizes the needles before and importantly after use. Use an alcohol wipe on your skin whilst you're stamping. Stamp the Banisher 3 to 5 times per area with firm pressure. Ensure the Banisher sits evenly on your skin and is not on an angle. Apply the Banish serum immediately after microneedling, and I'll go through the steps with you coming up. Finish off with a high factor SPF sunscreen. It's important to note that microneedling is not recommended for certain skin types, such as people with active acne, rosacea, eczema, or for people with a history of keloid scars. If this is the case for you, give it a miss or seek professional advice prior to microneedling. That excluded, microneedling can be safely performed by most people with some guidance. Okay guys, let's dive into some questions from our previous videos by our viewers. So the first question we have is, what can you apply after microneedling? As discussed, microneedling achieves 2 goals, stimulation of collagen, and secondly, delivery of skincare actives, as the microscopic holes from the microneedle itself potentiates the absorption of skincare. So my recommendation is this, the Banish Serum Dark Spot Corrector Vitamin C Serum. This formulation has non-oxidized L-ascorbic acid, which is the most potent form of vitamin C, and it has vitamin E and ferulic acid. Both of them are antioxidants. This serum functions to do one of 2 things. Firstly, as a fader for pigmented acne scars, and secondly, with the collagen boosting properties of vitamin C, it helps remodel acne scars. Okay guys, the next most popular question is to find my honest answer about doing at-home microneedling with different devices on the market. You've heard it from me, I'll tell it to you again. I do believe in stamping devices. I prescribe this regularly for my patients when I see them in clinic. The reason why, like I said, is the efficacy of a stamper, the safety of a stamper. You don't need to go deep to get good results. Look for something which is 0.5 mils or even less. Trust me, it's the best device out there. Far better than microneedling using mechanical devices which can be complex, and far safer than using rolling devices. To conclude, for the 3rd time, the most important aspect of at-home microneedling is safety. When embarking on a DIY skincare journey, ensure that your chosen tools and products prioritize safety, as this is paramount. Throughout the discussion today, I've highlighted the crucial importance of choosing reliable and safe tools for at-home microneedling. The Banisher 2.0 is this tool. It stands for a brand that prioritizes your well-being together with efficacy. The micro stamping tool reflects a level of commitment to both quality as well as safety to give you the confidence to take control of your own skincare routine without compromising on safety. So if you're ready to invest in your skincare journey and would like to save some extra money, make sure you check out the exclusive code in the description box below. I hope you liked that video.